my little lesbian captive. You're no fun.
They'll be here any minute. I have to make sure everything measures up.
No, you don't.
Not this year. Everything's gonna go perfectly this Thanksgiving. I bought the best turkey, used all my best recipes. There isn't gonna be anything to complain about this year. We aren't gonna have any stray dogs. No Thanksgiving fixings are gonna be neglected. There aren't gonna be any unsightly creases in the tablecloth. And I think we all want to avoid the projectile vomiting incident of '98. And for the first time ever, Mom will take a bite of something I cooked and she'll like it. She'll smile and look at me and say, "This is delicious, honey." And it won't be with any of my sister's famous recipes either. It'll be all me, and she will ask for the recipe. My recipe. Rip.
What?
Rip. Your dress has a rip in it.
I don't see any.
It's right there.
Listen, Amber, honey.
Please.
No, you're always fixing my clothes.
Please. I already have my sewing stuff up here.
You always have your sewing stuff up here.
It'll just take a minute. Just stand right here. I'll be right back.
You know, I only let you get away with this stuff because you're hot. Are you finished yet?
What?
Are you almost finished, darling?
Yeah, almost. You might not want to mention darling or honey in front of my parents.
Not into pet names?
No, it's not that. It's just that I haven't told them about you yet.
What? I've met your parents before.
Well, yeah, but they just thought that you were a roommate. You haven't told your parents that we've been dating for the past year and a half? It just never came up. There was never a good time.
Well, now's a good time. We could tell them this year. Right now, when they come to the front door.
No, please don't. I haven't come out to them yet. I just want the evening to be perfect. Is that too much to ask?
You haven't told your parents that you're a lesbian? I thought you found out in middle school.
I did. There just hasn't been an opportunity since then to bring it up in conversation. Please. For me. But... Sister! Hi! Hi!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
You know, when you have a baby, you're just always engulfed with baby stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't know how it is, but...
Well, it's okay. Janice, little Marcus isn't in here.
Well, no, I didn't bring him. I got the nanny to take care of him. You know, because I can afford a nanny for my baby.
Yeah.
Oh, and a husband too. He'll be by later. Here, take this stuff. I have like a lot more baby stuff to bring in from the car. You know, when you're a millionaire best-selling author like I am, you can totally afford the pampering. That reminds me, how did your job interview go?
Well,
you know what? My publisher is hiring a janitor. Maybe you could try for that.
I'm a cook. Come in, come in. Happy Thanksgiving.
We're not going to be staying for very long.
Amber, sweetie, this is Eric. Oh, he's a doctor.
Hello.
Hi. I can replicate my own DNA. I do it all the time. I'm doing it right here, right now, in front of your very eyes. Just replicating my own DNA, not even thinking about it. it's really easy. I don't even have to try hard at all. It's like bam, replicating DNA, bam, replicating DNA, bam. That was 2 DNAs replicated right there.
Oh, okay. Make yourselves at home. Dinner will be served in just a little bit. Tell them. No. Tell them. No. 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 No.
Tell them. Tell them.
No.
Tell them.
No.
Tell them.
No.
Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
No. No.
Tell them,
No.
tell them.
No. No.
Just once, I wish you'd have some confidence in yourself in front of your family.
Feel free to snack as you wait. Where's Mom? And, the doctor, Eric?
They're hanging up their coats. How long is this dinner thing gonna take?
You know, Mrs. Kelson, I now know where Amber gets all her good looks from. What I mean to say is, you look really great in that ensemble today.
Oh, thanks. All right, now, you leave everything to me.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
I think things are going well, don't you?
So, Eric, he's nice, isn't he? I think he's totally into you, Amber. You should ask him out.
Yeah, you should ask him out.
No,
I think he is so totally checking you out, and he's a doctor.
He looks 17.
He's young and virile.
I think everything's going well so far. Everyone seems to be having a great time.
Oh, God. I hope you're not using this old cookbook. You didn't use recipes from here at your interview. Why didn't you just use the recipes from your sister's cookbook? She sold over 1 million copies. Her recipes work every time. I don't understand why you insist on making up your own. You know, she gets it from a long line of cooks in the family. My mother was the greatest cook, and she taught me everything I know.
And everything always turned out delicious.
Actually, that reminds me. There's an opening at one of your father's firms for an office clerk. You should think about it. Huh. Office clerk. That could be fun.
But
I have composed a song to express the love that I feel. I call it Mrs. Kelson.
Oh, he composed a song for you, sweetie.
No. It's called Mrs. Kelson. Mrs. Not Mrs. Mrs.
That's nice, dear. Oh.
Hey. is it just me or he looks way too young to be a doctor?
So Amber, how are things with you?
Oh, they're going well.
How'd the interview go?
Good, yeah.
What was it for again? A short order cook at a hotel or something like that?
Sous chef.
Either way, just hoping my little Amber gets a job one of these days. Eventually. Can't stay unemployed forever.
Huh?
Oh, seen a man lately?
Well, yes, actually. Yeah.
What? No, you're not.
Well, you know, Eric, he's a doctor.
Thank you, Mrs. Carlson.
Well, you know, Mrs. Carlson, I'm a doctor too.
Now, I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. I've already told him that you didn't finish university, and he totally understands. Some people weren't meant to be university graduates.
I got a PhD in world literature.
Maybe I should set the two of you up on a date.
Well,
Oh, it would be lovely. What are you doing Friday night?
I'd have to check my calendar.
This
I don't know.
is delicious, honey.
Fine.
Fine?
I mean, thank you.
Fine then. I have to go to the bathroom.
I need to get a bottle of wine from the basement.
I'll get it. It's probably my husband. He just flew in from Paris. Wait, where's Amber?
She went to get a bottle of wine.
Fine.
Willow.
Hey, Mrs. Carlson.
Willow, I was wondering if we could have a short chat, woman to woman.
You mean with me?
I think we should start working together, you and I.
Working together.
On Amber. I'm worried about her all alone with no one in her life romantically. You know how she is. I mean, does she ever go on dates with men? Does she ever bring a man home?
Well, we did just this one time for fun. That was just an experiment.
I just want her to be taken care of. She spends all her time daydreaming and fantasizing. I just want someone to keep her feet on the ground. Tonight at dinner, you'll help me out?
I'll think about it.
Oh, you're so hot. Oh, Amber, you remember my husband? You know, the one who gave me the baby that I have and you don't.
All right, it's time for dinner.
Finally.
I have composed a song. I call this piece, I Love You, Mrs. Kelson.
Okay, now it's time for dinner.
So, does anyone want to say grace?
I will. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. Love does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
You were done, right?
Dad, will you do us the honor of carving the turkey?
Sure.
That was a very interesting grace.
Thank you.
Where's it from? Some poem you learned in your English literature degree?
It's from the Bible, actually. It's my favorite passage.
Oh.
And it's world literature.
The Bible. Do you know what that reminds me of? Now, Amber, here's a picture of your uterus. Now, here are the fallopian tubes, and here's where the ovaries are produced and come down to be fertilized. Once the ovaries become fertilized, they embed themselves, hopefully, into the uterus wall. Now, you might think you have an unlimited amount of ovaries, but that's just not true.
Okay, no, that it's okay. Those are the ovaries. Oh. The ovaries is the organ that produces the ova. The ova is the. Can I feed you something?
No.
I want to.
No.
No.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. More wine.
Okay.
Got more wine.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. Is this a picture of all women's uteruses or just Amber specifically?
Boy, that was good. When you look at the time.
Is everything okay, Dad?
Yeah, it's just.
We're not done yet.
The sun's in my eyes.
Sun's in your eyes?
Yeah.
Excuse me for a minute, will ya?
Wait, I haven't told you how the ovaries are fertilized yet. Damn it. I'll get it for you, Eric. Don't you worry.
I helped make the poster.
You had to complain about the sun in your eyes, didn't you?
You have the most beautiful eyes. Hasn't anyone ever told you that?
I got it laminated, and I helped pick out the color scheme.
I'm sorry, Eric. I know she'll turn around. She's just stubborn sometimes. Always the same. Lives inside her own head, she does. She never seizes the moment. That's her only problem, though. She never seizes the moment. That's why, as her mother, I think it's sometimes best to seize the moment for her and give it to her so it doesn't slip away forever. Oh, and Willow, I thought you said you were going to help me out, and you didn't say a word. Not a word. Fine help you're being. Now I know who's the enabler of her loneliness. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to tell her the community college registration is about to close. They have a fine program for automobile mechanics that she should look into.
Shut up! Just shut up! Could you please just stop being such a bitch for just 2 seconds? Please? Listen, I don't know if you've gotten this, but all Amber's tried to do this entire evening is make the perfect Thanksgiving for you. So if you could just please just... She's just trying so hard to make this the perfect night. So if you could just please just stop trying to shove Eric down her throat. She's just not that interested in him, okay?
That's a lovely picture of you and Willow together.
Yes, it is. Thank you. We took it in Florida.
Oh. This is absolutely delicious.
You really like it?
It's the best. I hope you'll teach me the recipe.
Of course. I'd love to.
I'd love to, too.
Hey,